Hey guys, and welcome to my analysis of the track list for UTADA HIKARU'S new album, Hatsukoi. So I did this for Fantome when it was first announced, and we now have the album title and the official cover for this album, as well as the full track list, which I'm really excited about. So this album is going to be 12 tracks long. Fantome was 11 tracks, so we do get an extra track in there. However, we have heard a lot of singles already from this album, so there's a little bit less to speculate about compared to how many unknown album tracks we got before Fantome came out. So let's start. Number 1, we are opening up with Play a Love Song, and this is one of the more recent singles. I'm not going to be doing an analysis on that song just because the album is coming out so soon, and I'm just going to save it for my full album review. But actually it was funny because some of us were speculating on Twitter if it would be the tour opener, and it's actually the album opener, which I think means it could have a good chance of being the opening song for the Hatsukoi tour later on this fall as well. It's a fairly upbeat song, and personally I think it's a really good choice as an album opener. The next song will be Anata, which means you, but it's a fairly familiar way of saying you. I did do a full analysis on this song, but it was totally wrong. One of you guys let me know that about a day after I posted my analysis that there was an interview with UTADA, and she explained that the song is actually about her son. And she had said in the interview that she had finally made a song where she put being a mother, like the role of being a mother, out on Front Street, but I was so annoyed because she really didn't to me. Like, she never once in the song says anything about being a mother or a child or anything like that. So anyway, Play a Love Song is fairly synth heavy, and Anata is very traditional sounding, kind of jazz influenced song with a main R&B beat. So the transition between those two sounds might be interesting. Track 3 is the title track, Hatsukoi, and as we know, it translates to first love. As far as I know, we haven't heard the song isolated by itself yet. I don't know for sure because I just haven't been following the drama, but it is a theme song for a drama, and we did get to hear it, but it was overlaid over the show, so it was really hard to hear properly because, you know, the characters are talking over it and such. But from what we can tell, it is a rather depressing, melancholy ballad. Track 4 is Chikai, and as we know, also this is the Kingdom Hearts 3 theme song in Japanese. The English counterpart to that, Don't Think Twice, that isn't listed as a track on this album, so we aren't sure at this point if we're going to get that as a physical release. I wouldn't be surprised if it came out as a digital single when the import of Kingdom Hearts comes out internationally. As you guys probably know, again, it is translating to Oath. I feel like that's a really fitting meaning for Kingdom Hearts if you're familiar with the game series. As a song on its own, it's kind of like a plodding piano, like very dark ballad again, and we still haven't heard the full song. We just have a brief clip of it from the last Kingdom Hearts trailer that we got. But E3, the big gaming expo, does happen right before this album drops, so I actually wouldn't be too surprised if we get to hear the full song, or at least a little bit more of the song before the album drops. I also believe we will be getting the official release date finally for Kingdom Hearts 3 during E3. Track 5 will be Forevermore. Again, this is another single we had for what seems like forever now. Forevermore, but this probably is my least favorite of the singles we've gotten so far. It's a heavily jazz influenced love song. Next up, we're getting into some album tracks, which will be surprises for us, and I'm super excited about this one. Track 6 is called Too Proud, and it's featuring Javon, and Javon is actually a rapper, as we recently found out, who is based in the UK. I checked out some of his songs on Instagram, and he actually is very talented, and I'm really excited to see what UTADA does with a Western rapper on one of her tracks. As you guys know, we got a Japanese rapper, Ko, on Fantome, and it was a really surprising, really interesting change up with her style. And I know she's always really liked hip-hop and R&B, so I feel like we're gonna get a really R&B flavored track with Too Proud. Track 7 is going to be Good Night, and we just recently heard a small clip of this song, as it's going to be the theme song for an animated movie in Japan called Penguin Highway. I'm really intrigued by this song from what we we heard, it sounds like a rather deceptively melancholy song. It sounds very sad in her style of kind of concealing how sad it really is. So I'm really interested to hear the full version of this as well. Track 8 is Pakuji no Uta, and I didn't know what pakuji was. I had to look it up. It is the Thai word, I believe, for coriander or cilantro. We use both of the words here interchangeably, and no uta is song, so it's the song of cilantro. And I'm a little skeptical of this song because of the title. I'm expecting it to be like a Boko wa Kuma song, something geared a little bit more towards kids, something kind of like fun and lighthearted, something to kind of break up all of the super sad songs on this album. The next song, I'm not 100% sure of the translation of the title, but I believe it said like nokori ga. My browser translator seems to think that means left off. I entered nokori ga, the kanji, into Google Translate, and it said simply sent. So then I kind of broke the kanji apart. So the first part of the title, nokori, means remainder or remnant or lingering. I looked up the second kanji, ka, and Google said it means incense. So I think perhaps together those two symbols mean lingering or left behind, and in the sense of kind of like a reminder, like a scent. So to me, because of that brief title and the implications of that, it's reminding me of Bokyaku from Fantome. So again, I'm expecting this to be kind of like a heartbreaking, super melancholic song with hopefully a lot of dark synth in it. The next song is another single, Ozora de Dakishimete. I already did a full video about this song, but I really love it, and it's another reason why I think the previous song is going to be really dark, because Ozora de Dakishimete sounds a little more uplifting and light, however it is quite sad when you read the lyrics. But I feel like Utada often does this thing where she puts a really sad or depressing song and then switches it with a happier song to follow to kind of lift the listener back up again. The next song is Yunagi, and this is another Japanese word I had to look up, and I found that it means evening calm, and I actually found that from a boat. It was a destroyer boat for the Japanese army in the 1920s, but I don't think this song is based on that. That's just the tie-in that I was able to find the meaning through Google. Again, I'm tying it back into Fantome, and I'm picturing the song to be a little bit like Ningyo of Fantome. I'm picturing a simplistic traditional instrument and some very strong storytelling within the lyrics for this. Finally, we have another album track to end the album on called Shito Sareru Beki Jinsei. I believe that translates to the jealous life. I got intrigued by that as well because there was another song on Fantome containing the word Jinsei, which means life. Anyway, as far as I can tell, it means the jealous life. There's other translations online saying life to be jealous, so I'm not 100% on that one either. And I'm really curious about the meaning behind that title and what exactly this song is going to be like. Right now, all I can picture in my head is Jinsei Saiko no Hi because of the similar titles. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Again, I was hoping for another track or two on this album, especially since we got so many singles leading up to it, and as you guys probably noticed, there are so many commercial tie-ins for this album. Every single single that we've gotten has some kind of corporate tie-in, not just the Kingdom Hearts theme song. So there's Suntory ads, there are dramas, there's an anime movie, and a live-action movie. I have a feeling that's because Utada is now signed to Sony, and they're really taking advantage of that and just kind of like spreading her music everywhere throughout their different properties. So yeah, that's the whole album so far. I am super excited to get it next month. I hope you guys are too. It's coming up pretty fast. So make sure you let me know what you thought of this track list and what your predictions are in the comments down below. My next two videos are going to be album reviews, so I hope to see you guys there. They are requested albums, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.